Okay, you know what? No, just no. I am absolutely tired of this. I need to get to this review. I am sick of knocks at the door, or random parodies, or toys attacking me out of nowhere. I got to review this toy. No more putting up... No. No. I'm not playing this game. Not with you, Opening. I can replace you anytime I want. Just try me. I freaking dare you. Okay, I don't want any interruptions. Not at all. We're going right to the review on this one. No. You're fired. Happy now? Go. I'm sorry this has taken so long. I'm sorry for the build-up, I'm sorry for the teases, and I'm sorry fate just keeps intervening. I don't know why. But guess what? We are here. There is no more putting it off. This week, Armada Sideswipe finally takes his turn in the white space. Now, this one is special. This one was provided by one of you, and I thank you very, very much for the people who do want to contribute to this show. I love people who want to participate. This was donated by Mew Phantom. She arranged for it, actually. The toy itself belonged to her little brother, Anthony, and I thank both of them very, very much for donating this, and I thank Anthony for keeping it in such nice shape. To be honest, I would have been tempted to throw into the wall about the first day I got it. As always, we start in vehicle mode. Now, a lot of people say this is what saves Sideswipe as a toy. And if you're among those that think that, well, congratulations, because you're wrong! Let me remind everyone, this is a sedan. They are very boring, very generic, very utilitarian cars. Utilitarian means there is not a damn thing cool about this vehicle. Alright? Are we clear on that? Good. So let's find out just why this sucks. And you know what? I don't even need to describe it. How about I show you Cybertron Blurr? A much better toy. Also a blue car that came out in the same generation. Not enough for you? How about Excellion? Now there is my favorite blue car transformer of all time. Sorry, Nightbeat fans. It's this guy. Describing the toy itself, yeah, it's pretty boring. Yellow tinted windows, I have no idea why. Silver spoiler, huge red tail lights, so at least they're getting some of the details in. Headlights are bright yellow, because that's such a natural color. What really gets to me are some of the little odd deco choices, like gigantic molded Autobot symbol right here on top of the hood. Now, okay, kind of Armada's MO, I understand that. I don't understand the Autobot symbol on the fenders, both fenders, imagine that, and writing Transformers across the top of the windshield. Hello, robots in disguise. Does everyone remember that? Good. Because this guy is doing a horrible job at it. Okay, I knew this day would come eventually. No, it's a fan donation. You can't shoot fan donation. You want to know the really creepy thing? He's watching from inside. Yes, that's his robot mode head, and I hate when they do that because it's so freaking creepy. That the whole point was to become the car, not drive yourself. Okay. We're going to get down to the meat of this because everyone knows this is one of the most infamous Gimmickformers there is. Gimmickformer means almost everything about this toy was sacrificed just to incorporate those cute little clever gimmicks that they, I don't know, came up with on a marijuana binge. I don't know. The the gimmicks in this are ridiculous. Okay, let's get this first one out of the way. This is supposed to be some like super dragster mode. Pressing down. Okay. It looks more like the front half of the car was just blown off, and you really hadn't formed that much of a dragster. In fact, the vehicle manages to look lamer than when it started, which is a feat I didn't think possible. Thank you for proving me wrong, Hasbro. The other one, okay, and this is the one everyone likes. This one I don't like. His minicon is hidden inside the rear. Little yellow switch, and if we hit that, oh, look at that, it's a motorcycle. You know what, I can't complain about this one so much. This actually does work pretty well. The only problem with mine is it doesn't seem to want to stay. That was a lucky shot. Most of the time, oh God. Oh, do you think we were done? Unfortunately not. We've got one last gimmick in this mode. Now, as all of this wasn't overkill enough, his instructions also tell you that this is a launching pad for his minicon. Oh boy, this should go so well. I can't imagine how such a simple gimmick could get screwed up, other than the fact that you're trying to do this on one really thin motorcycle tire. So, but it should be pretty simple, right? I mean, push down and let it spring and launch the minicon, right? Right? Let it launch the... Son of a bitch. Gimmicks, 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 gimmicks. Jeez. How many toys has Hasbro ruined over the years by forcing in some huge, overly elaborate, overly intrusive gimmick? Whoa, 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 whoa. You are not allowed to montage on my show. Now we get to robot mode, and I would have shown you his very simple transformation, except half of it involved activating the gimmicks. God, does it never end? Now, let's get some of the obvious parts out of the way. Yeah, he has a monstrous hunk of kibble hanging off of each leg. This is the roof to his vehicle mode, and it is absolutely appalling. It really hinders the arm articulation, which actually is hindered by itself because you got ball-jointed elbows, but because of the way the arms are shaped, they don't really stay that way. You also have shoulders here, which are, again, hindered by these... I don't know why they put those in there. The legs don't even work. You can... Look, if I park them like that, you can move them outward, and, yeah, you gotta move that whole thing out of the way just to get the things to the side. You can't give him a more natural pose because he doesn't have any heel on the inside except for these stupid little tabs. So you try to balance him. You try to keep his legs apart and open, and you can't get him straight. So you might as well just close him back up, lock him in, and yeah, no articulation. Once again, thanks to the gimmick. So now that we've established that absolutely everything that could have made this toy a worthy action figure was ruined by all the gimmicks, let's take a look at what we get with all of those gimmicks in this mode. Now, you remember the nice one, the one where the motorcycle flipped up out of the back and all the sacrifices this toy makes in order to incorporate it? In this mode, that gimmick does absolutely nothing. It just kind of hangs off his ass. Yeah, the little springboard, yeah, that doesn't do anything here either. It just makes his chest look really floppy. The only thing it really does are all focused on the arms. And the first one I'm going to show you is the official Minicon gimmick. Official, i.e., where you take the Minicon, plug its port into the socket on the toy, and use the actual action feature. And we push him down, and oh, look at that! It raises his arm. Well, isn't that special? You've saved me all the trouble of doing that. Oh, it's such a magical gimmick. I can't imagine the engineering it took to accomplish. You know, last I checked, a gimmick was supposed to do something cool, not something you could do with one finger. Now the other gimmick. You all remember that really funny Dragster Mode that we all had a nice chuckle at? It's back. And this time it's individual. And technically they don't even tell you you can do this as far as I know, but the little switch here, you can activate yourself and you get a power punch. You know what? That's actually not bad. Unfortunately, I don't even think the instructions of this thing tell you that you can do that, as far as I know. But it does make use of those enormous arms, unlike his actual weapon. This actually stores away in the vehicle mode, which is nice, especially in this line that didn't have many of these little accessories. In two parts, you got the gun and the bayonet, which you can combine, stick into his hand, and then have a really hard laugh at how freaking stupid it looks in his gigantic mitt. I mean, seriously, take a look. Enormous hand, little friggin' pea shooter, looks like a starting pistol. I mean, seriously, and stop doing that. That's the other thing. These arms do not stay in very well. It's very easy to hit those triggers, and I mean, look at this. That gimmick created these enormous arms, these huge, massive forearms that get in the way of everything. I mean, honestly, why are the arms so big? You know what? This is just way too easy. I mean, it's hard for me to make this toy any funnier than it already is. So how about we'll just do a little game called Insert Your Own Joke Here. And you know what? I'll give you a few suggestions. Popeye the Sailor Bot. World Arm Wrestling Champion of Cybertron. He's very lonely. Here we have a very basic diagram of Sideswipe. Let's take a look at all the parts of him that are hindered by gimmicks. Okay, we'll knock the arms off right away, because that's the hood and the Dragster Mode gimmick. We'll knock off the chest too, because that's his actual Minicon gimmick we'll see later on. The legs, okay, that's the motorcycle gimmick. Those are gone too. Absolutely useless. Oh, and the upper arms as well, since those are tied into both the chest and the arms. Oh, right, the front of the chest too. Can't forget that springboard. Well, that leaves one piece that is a viable and completely unhindered piece. And you know what? I can think of some fun things I'd like to do with that piece. Okay, you know what? We've been here before, people. Hang in there. There might be a saving grace. Let's get to the Minicon, okay? Now, we all remember Smokescreen. Same line, same horrible attributes. All gimmick, no former. Maybe, just maybe, there's a bright side. Now, here we have Nightbeat, who is surprisingly neat. You know what? I actually have to be impressed here. I mean, I love motorcycle transformers. And the only thing I gripe about here is he doesn't really have a kickstand, so it's hard to actually keep him upright. Hence why I'm securing him with my fingers and all this. But look at this. Now, you got the headlight here, which is painted red. The gas tank is visible right down to the cap. You've got the handlebars molded in. The Minicon symbol stamped on the oil tank. Got these huge pipes up the side. And you've even got a spot for taillights. I mean, I can't find fault with this mode. It's quite nice. It really does look like a heavy, buff little chopper. I'm serious here. I'm thoroughly impressed by this little mode. You know what? I'm actually thoroughly impressed. He's a really nice little chopper. Okay, so things are looking up here. Maybe this is lift door number 2. Okay, let's take a look at the robot mode. So stupid alarms. Little stick legs. Oh my god. Little lens head. You know, lot of the time, it seems like I have to make some huge, elaborate effort just to make a toy really, really funny, or to really express how much I despise the thing. Then again, you get ones that make fun of themselves. There's nothing I could do. There is no flying toy I could make, there is no piece of plastic I could possess, and there is no scary music I could put behind him that would make him any worse than he is. This is truly one of the most awful toys I think I have ever encountered. And if there is a worse one out there, I fear it. Quite honestly, I am scared to death of finding anything worse than this. This is the epitome of a Gimmickformer, and it is incredibly bad. This is proof positive. No matter how many tricks you throw in, no matter how flashy it is, no matter how many goofy little quirks it's got, if it's a bad toy, it's a bad toy. The Transformer comes first, not the cute little thing you sketched on a cocktail napkin one night at the bar. That being said, I hope you enjoyed the review, now that I've finally got around to it. I am the Plastic Addict. I stay addicted so you can stay away. No. Do you really need me to tell you to stay away from this? I don't think so. Finished. Finally. You know, it's nice to finally have him behind me, but I wish I knew why I kept getting interrupted.